What's going on, guys? 94 Tactical here. Today we're going to be going over my budget AR pistol build. I referenced it in my last video and kind of just hoping y'all would want to see something like this. So I'm going to try and make this video in one take. It has been very hard. I'm not very good with words, but to start things off, you have your SBA4 Brace. I would arguably say this is the standard for a AR pistol brace. It's comfortable and you really get a good placement in your shoulder with this brace. Next we have the Magpul K2. Not a fan of this. It's kind of just what I had laying around and threw on it. As well as the Radian Raptor charging handle. That's also been said to be kind of the gold standard for charging handles lately, if you have the money for it, but we'll get into that. The trigger is just, I'm pretty sure it's a Davidson Defense mil-spec trigger, nothing fancy. As well as the Magpul MBUS sights, MBUS, whatever you want to say. I got these on sale at Primary Arms for like 50 bucks for the set, which is pretty good. As well as the sling. I got it off Amazon. The company's Grovtech. You can see it right there. The sling, it feels thin, but I've ran it at the range a couple times and I've had no issues with it coming undone or anything. It's the dual point, which as you can see comes on the rail right there, as well as on the brace. Next, we have the BCM Gunfighter grip, the ankle grip. You pretty much see those on every build now. They're cheap, they feel good in the hand. That's pretty much also the standard, I feel. As well as every gun, every AR pistol, I'd argue, needs a weapon light if you're building it to be that kind of CQB kind of rifle. This is the Streamlight Protac. I think I picked this one up for about a little over $100. Comes with a pressure pad, and overall it's pretty nice. Then next we have, as you saw when I showed up the grip, the Magpul rail covers. Now I will say, this is a PSA upper, which is essentially why I'm making it the budget build. PSA is not known for their best quality control, but you can't really feel it, obviously, but I can. These edges right here on all of the rails are very sharp, and after a long range day, it's just eating at the hands. Which is why they look cool, but they're essentially a must for this build. Next, getting to the innards, this is a Magpul Ambi safety selector. These are nice, easy to install. I don't like that they're plastic, but hey, it's budget for a reason. We'll get more into the actual build itself. This is a PSA Stealth Lower. I think I got the 3-pack for, I think they were doing a deal for $130 for 3. It's nice, they're easy. I feel like it's really hard to mess up a strip lower, but yeah. Picked 3 of them up, doing 3 different builds, but yeah. I don't even know what kind of parts kit I have in here. I think it's just random parts that I threw together. Like you can find those oops kits that just have random springs and pins. I probably threw some of those in there. But then the upper is from their Saber line, a PSA Saber. This is a 10.5 suppressor ready, hence the little fake can that they have in there. It's a very fun gun to shoot, but very loud at the same time. People next to you at the range will not like you. But yeah, I think overall this build came out to around, I think, $1,100. And yes, you may think that that's not budget, but that is the entire build. Like, that's just not a rifle like we'd be spending with BCM or Air Precision or Wolfpack Armory, which have very nice rifles in that price range, but just not something you want to do if you want to spend another $500, $600 on accessories. But also from PSA is this Vortex Strikefire 2. I think I got it with a bundle for like $99. It gets the job done. Would I recommend it for someone that's getting into more serious shooting? No, not at all. This is more of a plinking, but hey, as I said, it's a budget build. Right here, I forgot the company, but yeah. I'll put the company of this down in the description, unless they have it on the thing somewhere, which I think they do. This is a Sentry strap. Still doesn't give me the company, but yeah, this thing's awesome. The magnet on it, no matter how thick you bundle up your sling to kind of wrap it up, the magnet in there is insanely strong. As you can see, pretty fat wad right there. Still just wraps over and it'll hold. So you have quick access to your sling, given the situation. But yeah, guys. I know in my last video I went over the SB Tactical HB PDW brace. That was on this build, as well as a Rise armament trigger, but I swapped them out because I was trying to show off as budget as I can practically get, while still maintaining a reliable build. Because that's the real question. How cheap is reliable? Now at the range, I throw whatever ammo I want through this gun, and I've yet to have any issues. And I know some people have their issues with PSA. I personally have not had an issue with any of my uppers from them, besides the sharp edges, which that's kind of, everyone knows that. But yeah, guys, one of these days, I'll bring it out to the range and show you guys it in action. But until then, I will put a parts list down in the description for essentially everything that I have on this rifle. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching if you made it this far into the video. If you guys want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments. The reason I do this is because guns are my passion, they're my hobby. I spend probably a little bit too much money on them, but at the end of the day, it's what I love doing. It's what I love making, creating for you guys, for myself, and I get to have fun with it. And what's the point of having fun if you can't share that with whoever's interested in hearing what I do? But yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching. If you did, I'm not going to ask for a like and subscribe. I think that's corny, but just leave a comment. Any questions, anything you want to see on the channel. Next paycheck, maybe I'll make it happen. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching.